Hi, I'm Deborah Alicia. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for the love. Today's channel message is entitled The Land of Make-Believe. Isn't it interesting how others' view of life can seem real when we believe it's true? No evidence can be presented, but we insist on believing a lie, which leads me to believe that we don't have a problem with their false narratives. I mean, for us to take what they have said at face value shows how disconnected we are from ourselves. If there is anything that I know now, is nobody can get you to believe anything unless you want to. Even though as children we were vulnerable to adult supervision, what's the difference between the child that tells others to fuck off when bullied versus those that take what others say to heart? It's karma. Knowledge of self is cultivated, so it's safe to say those who are confident in being themselves, regardless of what others think, is because they carry that momentum forward. The ancestors passed that torch and they finished it. This was not always the case for me. I had low self-esteem when I was a child, and not until now at the age of 43 did that bloom within me. Why am I sharing this? Because some people think this shit falls out the sky. It doesn't. It's a choice. Ain't nobody gonna get me to believe that this shit just fell in my lap. I had to work at it. I had to think. And when I got a clear answer, I had to remember it, even in the face of resistance. So for those who are watching me and recently played a role in targeting me and my family for a come up, you didn't fail because you wasn't strong enough. You failed because I don't believe in you. I don't believe you're the key to my success. I don't believe you're the key to my life. I don't believe you possess anything worth fighting for. And it's when I understood that I stopped looking outside of myself for answers. Isn't that what it's all about? Self-confidence. If I'm looking to others for a solution, how does that build my confidence in self? Aren't I just establishing trust with someone else? It starts to make sense when you really think about these things, because when we think, it's self-inclusive rather than putting self on the back burner. It is so simple but often overlooked. It seems that the incentive to blame others is more enticing, because if we take others' advice and something goes wrong, we can attribute it to them rather than take accountability for choosing to listen and believe them. Trust. Self-accountability is not demonstrated by kids. It's an essence that accompanies adults, and they are considered adults because they have matured in understanding their responsibilities and do them. This is why I'm in celebration mode, because I've worked for this with the grace that was allotted to me for my development. The spirit is strong with me, not because I'm perfect, but because I've worked my mind with divine intelligence, and I didn't let up just because of someone else's indifference. My spiritual muscles grew strong because I didn't back down from the resistance. It always felt good. It was the resistance from others that was uncomfortable. However, the good feeling was so tangible, I did not find value in other people's approval. Stick to what you know, and that is enough. It was without guilt because my mind was very clear, so much so a second opinion wasn't required. My confidence was truly being cultivated. It got stronger, and others' influence became weaker. This is what taking your power back is all about. Building a relationship with the Most High, because that is who is on the throne.